What's going on, guys? Welcome back to yet again another Steam Machine video. Today we're playing Doom the Dark Ages here. So let's get right into it, man. Here's a look at the settings. So off rip, I changed the settings right before we started this video. That way we can just have everything set up already. So it seems like the VRAM is definitely kicking. So if we do not have these settings on, it seems like our performance just tanks. So this game seems to be pretty demanding. All right. So we can start off. Let's start off with the higher settings before we get into the more, more optimized settings that will help us get that frame rate. So we'll start at 1440p. All right. The game, from what it seems like, it does not seem like it can run at 4K, but we will see as we do this test. Okay. And right now we currently don't have any frame gen on, but I probably will turn on frame gen if needed. Okay. So we're playing on performance. And we are also playing the game with pretty much medium settings. All right. So without further ado, man, let's get into the gameplay. All right, guys, here we are. So this is the game at 1440p, medium settings. And we have the upscaling methods turned on. So yeah, we do not have frame gen on yet. And without frame gen, at 1440p, medium settings, we're getting about 60 FPS. All right. Let me see. Did it save my controls? Yep, I think so, hopefully. So right now, it seems like we're getting a lock 60. Oh, not lock no more. Almost a lock 60 at 1440p. So if we go ahead and enable the frame gen real quick, let's see what type of performance we can get with that on. All right, let's turn it on. So with frame gen turned on, we're now in the 80s and 90s, as you guys can see. Sometimes our biggest drops are in the 70s. So yeah, this game is pretty demanding for the Steam Machine. And keep in mind, this is all at 1440p. So not bad at all. You know, I'm gonna try something before we even continue on and just have a seamless run. Let's see, can we even get away with 4K at all? I have a feeling that we might not be able to. I don't think we can, even if we tried. Let me see. If I put everything on handheld mode, what does that do for us? Oh my gosh, I don't think we can do it. All right, so be prepared for me to quickly get out of this because I don't know if it's gonna work. No. This is with frame gen on. We're getting like a very choppy 40 frames, so nah, I don't think it's definitely worth it at all. So 4K is just not an option, guys. So, okay, well, we tried 1440p. It recommended 1080p when I first loaded into the game. So let's go with 1080p. All right, let's put it at medium settings again as well. Let's see if we can get that going. And then I think that will be the sweet spot to play the game at with frame gen on as well. Well, let's try with frame gen on and off just to see what we can work with. And we can also turn off some of these other, reflections and stuff like that. That's just going to be so demanding that we don't really need. So let's go ahead and turn some of that other stuff off. All right, so here we are at 1080p. And now this feels really smooth. This feels really smooth. Boom, boom. All right, cool. Oh boy. Also, let's try with frame gen off real quick as well, just so we can get a better image quality as well. And we're still hovering around 80 FPS. All right, so my game crashed, but but we are back and we should be good to go now. So we're still at 1080p with performance on and FSR is on, but we do not have any frame gen on. So let's just stick with these settings because these seem to be the most natural results that we've gotten. So let's just go ahead and go through this beginning part of the game like this, just to see how the game feels. And so far it feels really good like this. So this might be the way to go. We'll keep this going like this. So 1080p is probably how you're going to want to play the game, with pretty much medium to low settings. FSR upscaling methods on. Now, I could also try one last thing, okay? One last thing, guys, just for you guys. All right, let's try and put on, let's turn all, let's see, wait, can we, oh yeah, we gotta have it on, actually, never mind. So yeah, so it looks like that's pretty much what we're gonna be working with then. All right, fine, let's go ahead and do it. Like I said, you guys can put on frame gen if you guys would like to, but it just takes away from the image quality, which I feel like if you're getting 90 frames and stuff like that, there's really no need for all that. So yeah, sticking around the 80s and 90s with all the action going on, as you guys can see, which still looks pretty good. Obviously, we all would love to play at higher resolutions, but as I've always said in the past, if you plan on getting a Steam machine, I hope that you would already own a more high-end PC. Because for me, you know, I'm on a 4090. And so when it comes to graphics and stuff like that, I'll just play on there, you know. I can play Doom, max settings, getting over 144 frames on my 4090 with no problem. So that's why the Steam machine is more of just like a fun little box to just have. I wouldn't use this as a serious mainline PC to have. But yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much what the target audience really is, you know. But overall, if you're cool with, you know, making some sacrifices for some of these games, like, and this is one of them, because from my experience, I've been pretty good with playing games at 1440p. You know, a lot of the games that I've been playing have been running on 1440p. Yes, possibly sometimes with FSR on and stuff like that. But, you know, very few occasions have I had to actually drop my settings to 1080p. And so this is, you know, one of the times. But definitely let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. We'll go ahead and go through this one part real quick here, and then we will call it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, yep. This gameplay is so satisfying, man. Shout out to Bethesda for hooking your boy up with a copy of this game back when it released. I know there's some new DLC out as well. Let me know what you guys think about that. But yeah, I mean, we're pretty much staying in the 80s. You know, I think our biggest frame drops are when we get to like the 70, 75 frames per second, which definitely not bad at all. So yeah, definitely let me know what you guys think about Doom the Dark Ages here on the Steam machine. Really satisfying gameplay, and the experience is very smooth once you get into that 1080p and use these settings. So definitely let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Appreciate you guys so much. I'll see you guys on the next one. I'm signing out. Peace out, everybody.